What up, word? So this is my ambitious project. I got me a 1990 XJ40 Sovereign with this fucking tank engine. And it clearly had an infestation. But this thing is getting totally redone. I'm pulling everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. I'm stripping it down to a frame. She's gonna get an LS. Problem is, they decided to taper this chassis here. So it's not gonna have shit for header clearance. Now I got a couple little ideas in the works. One of them is like DSM tubular style headers that go up and curl around and then dump down just behind the motor mount. But yeah, I got this beast out last night. And the motherfucking hoist gave up the ghost. Letting it down, popped a hole in the pan. It was going so well. So I guess this will be video one, and I'll make as many as I can. I did record actually the moment I pulled it out and fought this thing over the curb or whatever. But so I'll post that. It's not too bad. Especially since you actually get to pull it out with the whole manifold and shit. So, a couple hits with a hammer and cut all the bolts on the exhaust. But 100% doing this LS off, obviously not with that intake. And I kind of want to keep this, but I think it's too small. But I have considered that I could cut it here and there, and then upsize the pipe and get a little bit more flow through. I mean, the thing doesn't have to be rowdy. I just want it to be 5.3 or 6.0 and reliable. And yuck. And there's this springy thing that pops out from under the transmission mount. That, man, like the mice was living in there. Like, motherfuckers, why? But yeah, no, this thing getting torn apart. Seats, dashboard, floors, everything. And I want to put a glass roof in it. So, come along with me for the ride. Project XJ48 / XJ60. Get it because it's an XJ40 with a V8, or it's an XJ40 with a 6.0. XJ6 with a 6.0. XJ60. Ride with me. Oh, and one thing that has to go, even though I don't hate them, is we're getting rid of the dubs. We're going to throw some 18s on this with some fat tires and sit her down lower. And I'm not really a huge fan of the square tail lights, so I think I'm going to do it something like this. And it'll take a little finesse, but I'll be able to figure out how to cut here. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open it. Yeah. Ooh, that looks good, right? So obviously, I can trim into this tail light, and then we'll make it so that the garnish goes down, covers those corners. And we're going to move the license plate down low since that's not illegal. I ain't gonna lie, probably keep these trumpets. It's nasty. This one look like a swamp boogie. I don't open the door with the Jackson away. And none of the other fucking door handles work. So yeah, it needs a ton of tinkering, but at the end of the fucking day, it's a Jaguar. And the XJ6, man, this is like kind of the end of this body style. Then you got one more generation, and then you got the X-Type that kind of clung to the shape a little bit, but I don't know, there was something about these and the Vanden Plas when they hit when I was young, and I was just like, I like that car. This was the Rolls Royce of my world. But not being who I am and knowing what I know and thinking how I think, we're going to go ahead with a 5360. And as for the transmission, all indications this came from a Caprice or Buick Roadmaster. If anybody knows any better than me and what I found, but we have 6BKD2488 or 248B. So, if you know, tell me. So that I can rebuild that properly. And then this is literally just something I found in the backyard of the shop. It's obviously not going to run, but they are 706 heads, so I'll probably rebuild those and use them. And I did find a 6.0 bottom end. I just got to go fund me, y'all. Cash App. There it is. That's Joe's ambitious project. Master Visionary. Signing out.